Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with oxygen not included, with the PPP DLC, the Prehistoric Planet Pack. This episode we got some grand plans. We're gonna, actually first off, we got this meteor coming in, asteroid coming in 172 cycles. It's right there, this thing. I think that's the thing that's coming in. I'm not sure if that's the background or if that's the thing. Anyway. We do have some free shots here. I don't know how many we're going to get. It looks like one per locker. So we're going to have to get up here eventually. There's a few things I want to do before we get up there, but we're going to get up there pretty soon. I got quite a few comments and suggestions since the last episode. First things first, we're going to get rid of this old peat burner that's sitting around here that we're not going to use. And the smoker, I'm going to move the smoker down here a little bit because actually where's my ladder? 1, 2, 3. I guess I had a ladder here before. I guess I'm gonna have to potentially dig that. I think that's okay if I dig that out. So we'll put a floor here. This is where the water was before, so we can kind of clear some things away here, making sure I don't delete everything. Delete buildings only. Yeah, there we go. So we'll dig in here, clear that out. Maybe I'll do it a little bit lower. We'll put a floor here as well. We might as well get going full speed here. Oh, we got something on the printer. Let's see what we got here. Another. We keep getting these little guys. I'm not complaining, but we keep getting them. He's sleeping right away. Okay, one thing I noticed that these guys, they love to eat this or Avogrow nodes. They love to eat the vines. Anyway, let's see here. They subsist on overgrow. Oh, I see what they're trying to say there. And they excrete peat, quite a bit of peat actually. And so that's a renewable source of peat. So I'm gonna put one of them at least down here. We'll leave room for the vines to grow in here a little bit. Make that an 8. And then I'm going to move one of these guys. Maybe the baby. I'll move the baby. No, actually I don't want to wrangle him. I want to relocate him to here. So he'll be trapped in there, but he'll have some food. And there's other places we could do the same thing. So the vine is growing here. I'm going to seal this one in. We're going to make little happy homes for the lums. That's the wrong place, actually. The floor should go here. I don't want to mess with this floor too much, because it's kind of a little natural place. So we'll continue to do that, like that. And oh, and my food floor, it had an airflow tile. So we're going to put a tile there to make sure CO2 builds up in this little lip here. And then I guess we could put the airflow here instead. And then this vine, you know what, I'll dig this out a little bit as well. So the vine can grow. And what I might do is put a little door up here as well, and we'll trap another lum in here. Making little happy homes for them all. Oops. Okay, like that. I guess we can give some headroom as well. We'll leave nature as much as possible. And down here as well. Okay, so we need to seal this in. And we'll move a baby. Oh, no one's relocated that little baby. I guess they'll get around to it. We'll move him, relocate to here. So that should keep them all making peat for us. We've got some idleness. Okay. I'll get rid of this ration box now, I think. I think it's time to go. We're still doing research as well. I got quite a few comments about researching the Blastshot maker since I was able to make it already. See, we haven't researched it yet, but I think we can already build it. Let's see. What would that be under? Probably utility? Nope. Station. Blastshot maker. Actually, oh, I'm just missing refined metal. So we have the blueprint. How do we up the priority on these little guys here? Has that got a priority? No. One's been moved already, I think. Yeah, there he is, living in his new little home. Okay, so the smoker, we're gonna build one of them down here instead. It's not that far away from our food, but it's at least a little bit more away. We'll deconstruct this. And then when we rebuild it, we're gonna put some veggie poppers. I didn't even notice this recipe before, but a bunch of you pointed it out. We can turn sweat corn into veggie poppers, which will give us more calories, I think. Yeah, we get double the calories if we smoke it. So, smoked corn, we like that. I'll put a door here because this will eventually probably be some kind of room. Okay, a lum. Did the lum get moved? Let's try this again. I can't set a priority on this, unfortunately. But, okay. Now these things can grow, I think it's 8 little vines. I'm not sure if it'll be able to grow all the way to... Oh, this is in the way. I'm gonna dig that one up. Yeah, let's dig that up. It's in the way, potentially. Oh, the baby got moved. Okay, good. Okay, smoker's moved. We'll deconstruct this one. And we'll make sure this has... I'm just gonna set everything to forever. Or we don't have any fish yet, so we can't even do that. Priority 7. We'll get the chef on that. I should maybe insulate this layer here. You know what, let's just dig this out. We don't even need this thing here anymore. The ladder can go. We'll clean things up. This circuit can go, potentially. Yeah, that didn't work. We'll try that again. There we go. Wires are gone. That can go. Clean things up a little bit here. Clean this up. Let's do... You know what, let's do this first. So they don't get stuck in a hole. Okay, I'll slow things down a bit again. Now, what should we be doing next? I do want to keep exploring. So I messed up over here. Well, they can't even dig this yet. Let's make sure we got a digger that can dig. Who's our digger? Maya. Super. Here we go. Super hard digging. Time for the black hat. And Max. We'll give you... We'll get you to be a supplier. Because you're not going to be researching forever. And I don't think we need these things yet, so... Strength, carrying... We'll go carrying. Lindsay, you can be... You like instruction as well, but you're just going to be cooking all the time. We'll also give you carrying. Yeah, that's probably good for now. Now we can dig through here. And we'll set that... I want to set this priority up a little bit, because I want this done. Gotta see what's over here. And there is a geyser in here, a really important geyser I need to start getting ready. Let's go back to full speed here. We're gonna make a little pit for all this salt water to go down into. Is that the best way to do it? No, you know what? Let's move it over a little bit. I just want it out of the way. We'll dig down there, we'll give it some space to go in. We'll get some algae while we're down there. And you know what? We can get some metal as well. And peat and all the good things down here. And then we'll let the salt water accumulate at the bottom. For future use. Chilly surroundings. I'm sorry little guys, but we gotta get over here. Oh, we got one of these things. The Rex and this massive dream maker thing. We might eventually use that, but probably not. Okay, keep going here. Oh, got some brine in here. What do I want to do with this brine? Probably want to... You can destroy it cheekily by doing this. They'll build a corner tile. I think I'll do that. And we probably want them to walk over this a little bit. Actually, I can drain it out the bottom once they're done here. Yeah, I want to clear all this water out of here. Yeah, let's get that little project done. That's gonna take some time. Oh, let's get this guy down here. We'll relocate him to his food, and we'll relocate the other guy to his food as well. Relocate here. Maybe I can get the rancher. Where's my rancher? I think one of these guys is a rancher. Let's go look at the skills here. Trivaldo, you are a farmer. Joshua, let's get the proper hat on you. And we're gonna get you priorities. Joshua, we're gonna make you... Where's my ranching thing here? Ranching. Well, we're gonna make you high priority ranching. So you do ranching before farming. Oh, we're done with the research. What is some more critical stuff that we can be doing here? That we're gonna need. Let's see. Well, ranching. We should probably do the ranching stuff. Next. Let's see if they up this priority here. The fridges are filling. That's good. We can probably take on another dupe now. We got room for 8. We don't have any art yet. We don't have an artist yet. Skills. I don't... Oh, we'll wait for the next dupe to be... Oh, wait a minute. I think we had an artist. I think we had someone... Yeah, Trivaldo, you can do art. But, can you do masterworks? How does that work? I can't remember. Yeah, I think they can do masterworks. Can't remember. I think they can do the best kind of statues. I can't recall. It's been too long. Okay, we gotta keep an eye on this water. Once this water runs out, the toilets are gonna go offline, and these things are gonna get a little bit more full. I'm gonna put some tiles here. Oh, there's room for a little creature in here. We could put another lum over there if we get another one. Okay, look at them all, their little happy homes. Creating peat for us. And once they have a baby, we can thin out the population and cook them up. One can go in here as well. Oh, we gotta keep exploring. We gotta keep exploring. Okay, we're gonna do some projects up here. It's not... They do have a little bit of breathing here, so we're gonna have to be careful as we come up here, but we're gonna come up this way. The sand is gonna fall down. That's okay. I guess. Yeah, that's okay. We'll dig out the sand, because we're gonna need that eventually. And then we're gonna continue to go up here. I'm gonna try to line it up with this stuff here. Actually, that's not gonna work, because we got water in the way. We'll go around. That's okay. We'll go around here. And we can go in over the top to get that water cleared away, but it's not really necessary. And then this should continue like this. Whoa, a nice and straight line there. Nice straight line. We'll go over this way. What is this stuff? Bleached? Oh, that's bleached stone. Do I want to go through there? We are storing it away, so it should make its way into storage. It should be okay. Okay. So they got their work cut out for them. Lots of sand. And how many cycles do we have? 169. They are ticking away pretty quickly. But we are kind of heading towards Blastshot. I wrote down a big thing here. Let's see. Sorry, my notes are in the way here. My notes from Away Team are in the way. I'm going to do a video about the Away Team game, which is an Oxygen Not-Included game coming out. Okay, so we're going to need... Well, we can also just go into the research thing here. Well, let's get something going here first. We're going to need this eventually. We'll do that next. Statues. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we need the best artist to do the best art. We need a certain amount of decor in here for this to work. We'll put one statue in and see what happens. But only certain dupes should be doing art. Trivaldo. Let's go into priorities. No one should do art here. I'm losing my voice already. Okay. Art. That is decorating. No one should do decorating. Except... Was it Trivaldo? Have I lost? Trivaldo? Yeah, Trivaldo for now. Oops, wrong menu. Trivaldo. You can do somewhat high priority art. Maybe we'll get an artist here, let's see. What do we got? Luddite. Luddite. Lots of Luddites. Jeez. Suit wearing science. You know what, Ari? You don't love art, but maybe Ari could be our new artist. Let's see your skills. Oh, Ari actually likes to do things, but not art. We'll use him for carrying for now. Yeah. Let's put the proper hat on. There we go. Hat's on, ready to go. How's oxygen in here? Oxygen's fine. CO2 could use some fixin'. I think we can dig this out safely now, and maybe put some airflow here. Tough meat. Should we should ranch these guys, to be honest. And we could be ranching them, but then their hunger needs are going to go up, I think. And they might starve. But you know what? Let's ranch one of them at least. That's under food, I think. No, that's under station. Ranching. Grooming station. We'll put a grooming station over in the corner here, because the vines, we want the vines to be able to grow. And we got different patterns for that. Can't remember if we can change it after. We're gonna need more refined metals, so I'm gonna do a little bit more crushing. We'll do 8. You know, let's do 12. Might as well do 12. Does this have a light? That has a light. Good. We could put a sensor on that to save little tiny bits of electricity and heat, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, over here, we were gonna do this little project. I'm not gonna do it all the way to over there. Let's at least get the algae. Make that a 7. Need that done. And then we'll drain the water and then get this polluted water and start building it up in a tank somewhere so that we can use it to cool the base. Oh, I need exhaust for this thing. Forgot to hook that up. It's not going very far. And CO2, we started to scrub CO2. That works. Okay, that's good. That is all an infinite loop now. We can probably... This was from last episode. That'll just keep going forever. As long as we have sand, we should be good. And how much sand do we have? 26 tons. We should be good for sand. We might as well finish this floor off just to make it tidy. We don't need to do that, but could do that. And then this polluted water, I'm going to eventually have to use this for something. It'll just build up and build up. I think we can probably seal this in. Yeah, they have an alternate way in, so we can seal that up. And that can fill all the way up to there. Okay, this thing's operating. That's good. We should make it so they don't eat the plain sweat corn, maybe? You know what? We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Okay, research. What's next? Solar energy could be useful later on. Smart storage. Special friends. I never use Sweepy. Sweepy, it's just too slow. He's cute, but he's too slow. Medical. What else do we want here? Portal. Oh, these gas canisters can be useful. I'll do that next. High culture. I think we need a dedicated artist. I love how these vines grow up as well. Pretty sweet. So I think we got max vines on this thing. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. Maybe it's more than that. Let's mop this up. I don't like that there. Too much liquid. We should tap this water at some point. But how's our little project going down here? This is what I'm... You know what? There's no oxygen there for them. And they're going through kind of a death. You know, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This is kind of dangerous over here. Any pockets of oxygen? They can breathe over there. They're going to get oxygen from in here. But there's not much for them to breathe along the way. They could get trapped over here. I'm going to put a little escape hatch for them right here. Just in case. You never know. Dupes. get stuck in the weirdest places. They're really good at that. Okay, that's gonna get done. We could safely drain this water. Yeah, that's... Should we keep digging over there? No, I don't want them. Oh, let's just get rid of this water. We gotta focus on the thing, the asteroid coming in. So this will have to get dug out to be pushed over. Or we could put one tile here instead. I think it's easier to put one tile instead of digging it out for now. What's this? Bleach stone. Okay, now they got some emergency oxygen. I feel better about that. Now we gotta start... We gotta get this geyser cleared off. Okay, so... And we also have to explore to the edge. I think... Oh, that's the edge right there. Okay, so this is not super high priority anymore. We'll make this a 1 or 2 when they get around to it. We'll get over to the edge. Are they going over anyway? Oh, I think it was a 7 before he started running there. That's probably why. Fossil fragments. I don't like them running through this water. You know what? I'm just going to cancel this. We get some weird stuttering when I scroll sometimes. Not sure what's up with that. We don't have room for those little guys, but that's okay. We have room to make a tank here. So the tank. How should we do this? How should we do this? You know what? Should we just mop this out? We'll mop that out. I can hear it, I think. We gotta get that thing unplugged so we can get the useful water out of there. Okay, so we'll go in over the top. Clear that out. Clear that out. We'll go in over the top and then we'll make just this a tank for now. We can always expand it later. I'm gonna start sending this water to the base anyway, so it's okay. Let's make this a 7 now. This is the focus. Is the Mimika drowning? We'll let those crabs just... we'll just let them exist in that little hole. Okay, soggy feet. Yeah, we want to clear this area up for them. Mop as you go, boys and girls. Okay. I think I want to dig this anyway now that I want a tank. And this should become a thing. I think that works. Should we start digging this yet? I think we could safely dig part of it. We might need a ladder up across the top here. Can we build there? Oh, we can build there. What? How are we building here? This is just so they can get out. This is probably unnecessary, but I can hear it churning away in there. This tile can go. And then we'll put a lip here to get that tank going. Some of you have probably realized over the years that I don't really have a grand plan. I just kind of fix things and do things as I need to do them. Some people plan out their whole base. And then kind of just watch it form as a large painting. I'm more like just kind of a wing it kind of person. Yes, now we can open this sucker up. We got the lip. Good. Is that reachable? Yeah, we're good. We'll probably have liquids mixing at some point, but no, we can seal that right up now. This is the death chamber. Okay, here we go. Cool slush geyser. Let's analyze that puppy. 5.9 kilograms at negative 10 degrees. That is a beautiful thing. Now we kind of don't want to lose the heat or the coolness that's in there. So it would be prudent. It would be prudent to insulate this little area. I think that would be smart. Yes, and same with this side. Well, this is abyssalite, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But let's put this here. Yeah, we want to kind of keep this insulated. This thing's firing off, so they're gonna get their feet wet as they do this little project, but that's okay. Make this a 6. Here it comes. Here comes the water. Very cold. Now they're gonna freeze their butt off when they're in there. I should have maybe planned that a little bit better, but that's okay. So that project is done. We got the cool water ready. We should get the research going on here. We're gonna need some of this automation stuff, so we'll do that one next. We don't need space stuff anytime soon, I don't think. So, Blastshot Maker. Let's just build it and start thinking about this, because we know it's coming. That was a Blastshot Maker. We need a little bit more refined metal. Let's do another 20 of these. Roasted millimet. How much of this stuff do we have? I think it's on the list here. Millimet. We got 12 kilograms. We can do a few more of these. How is our food? We got lots of food. We're good. Food is good. Clean some things up here. And maybe we can take on another dupe here. Ooh, free food? Free delicious food? Ooh, a digger. A cooker. We haven't gotten our artist yet. Can't build. This can cause problems. Can't research, that's fine. Cuisine plus... Well, we could move them to become the cook, but I think I'm just going to take a digger on. Yep, and our other dupe there will be the artist, I guess. So skills. Who's our artist again? Yeah, we need to wait for... Travaldo, you're going to be our artist. You can do the farming, but you're also going to do art when you get the skills. Max, you keep getting better at carrying for now. You know what, we'll save the points for later. Joshua, let's go crop tending 2. Devin, hard digging. There we go. Devin, get the digger hat on. There we go. That Blastshot Maker, I think, requires quite a bit of energy. Let's see. Doesn't say... 960 watts. We're going to need a dedicated power supply just for that thing. Speaking of power... We're making lots of heat down here. We got reserve food. These are all our food batteries. Food battery 1, food battery 2, 3, 4. We got lots of food if we need it. I'm probably over making food, actually. But we're going to have a few more dupes come in. Okay, exploration. That's what... Another thing we're doing... We should be able to get here. Unreachable dig. What? 1, 2, 1, 2. What? Huh? What's going on here? Oh, right here. That's the tile right there. Okay. I just wanted to get over to the edge here. What's the temperature here? Not too bad. Ooh, what's this? What do we have here? We got a whole smorgasbord of little animals. We got a jawbo? Mood miserable. We got some pacus. We got some nits or nuts or what are these guys are called? Nit. We got a whole party in there, and these guys eat nits, I think. Oh, lots of things to play with. Okay, I want to put a door in here. I don't think anything's gonna fly out. For some reason, these nits are swimming. Wait a minute, why are they swimming? Oh, because they're larvae. Eventually, they will hatch, I think. We don't want them to fly away, so we'll put a little door here. And then we'll get down in there. Where's the edge of the map here? Oh, it's right there. We're pretty close to it. No oxygen. Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. This little nit. We can open this up one tile, I guess. Or put an airflow tile here. So these things eat animals. Like nits. So they eat nits and they make amber. And amber turns into resin. And resin is used for stuff. Plastic. Oh, we can make plastic out of that chain of events. Okay. I like these guys. These are cool. So what do they eat? Jawbo. Jawbo. Carnivorous. They feed on pacus. Oh, and they have mega calories. Mega calories. Okay. Interesting. I kind of want to give them a bigger home to live in here. Unreachable build still? Oh yeah, they have to get through there first. That's okay. I kind of want to get down in here and potentially get their products. And we'll let this water have a little bit more room to go, and then we'll drain this into here. This is not important though. This is a nice to do in the future if we... Oh, there's the hermit. We'll get to him eventually. Okay, Blastshot maker. Blastshot maker. This thing probably is going to use a lot of heat too, or make a lot of heat. Blastshot maker. We'll put it... How much heat does it make? 8,000 DTU? Jeez. We'll put it down here with this hot stuff. And that's going to need its own power source. Let's keep the research going though. Radiant gas pipes. Yeah, we'll need that eventually. I should just go from the top down now, but there might be some critical stuff we need. There's our water supply and water waste. We're good. We're good there. Oh no, the artist did some art. Is this now a mess hall? What do we need for the Great Hall? We need more... No, what do we need? Fancy decor item. I think there's a way to do this without a master artist. I think just a potted plant does it. Flower pot. Try to get a nice plant in there. This room can be quite big, I think. Mess hall can be max size 64. Actually, this might be getting there. I think I just made it too big. Probably just lost a room bonus. Yep. Okay. Put a door here for now. And then when it becomes a great hall, we'll open it back up. What can we plant here? Ring rosebush. This looks nice. Briar. We'll decorate this up a little bit. I don't think this will be enough. I think we need a master artist. So, yeah, I just won't build any more art until we get a masterwork guy. Girl. Great hall. Oh, we got a great hall. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We should probably change the schedule around a little bit so the toilets don't get backed up. But I think we can just give them more toilets. That's probably the easiest way to do it. It's a poop factory. Actually, dupes don't poop. They just make water. Okay, check our room bonuses. Looking good. We got room bonuses all over the place. Let's check out vitals. How's morale doing? Oh yeah, morale requirements. We're way over the... We're averaging around 14 here, and the requirements are max 6. So morale is good. We should see no stress for a very long time. So Blastshot maker. Let's see here. We need the Intracosmic Blastshot. We could use peat or fertilizer. We don't have much fertilizer though. And then nickel. Okay, we basically have to get to the top. We could put a battery on here and some wheels, but I don't want them wasting their time on the wheels. We could just plug it into the main circuit here. What's our maximum load? Current load? No, we can't do that. We need a separate circuit for that. We could just charge up a battery for this. I'm not going to make Blastshot yet, though. We're coming up here. Oh, yeah. Someone said I had frozen slime that I could be using. Oh, this is kind of dangerous up here. We gotta be careful. There's no oxygen until they get to here. We need to give them oxygen up here. Or clear out the hydrogen, or both. We need better airflow as well to get up here. Let's move this water away. Gonna put a little spot here for it to go. And we should do some pumps up here to store the hydrogen away. But that'll require energy. We could just let it pop out the top. Got some more up here. Yeah, I don't like them getting bad eyes up here. Okay, now that that's out of there, we can move this over to the side. And then we can straighten this out a little bit. And keep our fire pole going up. All the way, I guess. Yeah, I want to get this gas out of here. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like this. Suffocating. Yeah, this is dangerous. Danger, danger. We could just pop the seal at the top here. So this doesn't have a roof. Well, eventually, well, we can't put a roof because this thing needs to blast away. Yeah, we gotta think through this a little bit. Okay, well, we gotta deal with it, I guess. Let's just do some ventilation here. We're gonna do a gas pump. Maybe near the... Well, we kind of should do it at the top. But for now, we'll just do it here. Okay, gas pump. Speaking of planning... Really, I should do it here. But... Let's see. Why am I not going straight here? This should be along here. Oh, it's the water was in the way. I guess that's fine. Let's just cut through here. Well, the hydrogen's going to end up in this whole little area here if I do that. But if I put it up here, I'm going to need a long wire. Decisions. You know what? I could let it just seep into here. That's probably easier. Let's do that. Let's go through here. We'll give it some room to go there. No research focus. Okay. What's at the top here? Anything interesting? Plastic. We might need that eventually. So slow along here. There's another alternative. We could do like a little algae thingy here. To kind of pressurize things a little bit. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do like a little manual generator down here. Somewhere here. Just to get the oxygen pressure up here. And a battery, I guess. Could be a smart battery. Do we have the metal for that? Yeah, we can do that. Oh, they're making quick work of that. I like it. Okay, wire. Copy. There we go. The copy key in this game is B. And it's probably the most used key I use in the entire game. Because once you have something built, you can just copy it really quickly. I kind of don't want you going up here just yet. You can just focus on the oxygen for now. And let's move this water over a little bit. We can dig this out. That over. Okay, here we go. Set up some automation wire. So they don't run on the wheel forever. We got oxygen, yay! Okay, now we can focus on this little task up here. What was I gonna do? I was gonna put it up to here, and then we're gonna go over this way. Not really much to breathe there, but it'll get pressurized. So how do we want to get in here? There's a door here. We could go into the door. This thing needs quite a bit of line of sight. Could technically load these in and get some shots fired. I think I might do a liquid lock up here somewhere. Space. The space layer is here, so we could actually build all up to here. Oh, this poor little guy. Man, he's got a terrible life. Terrible, terrible life. Okay, that is pressurizing away. I'm okay with a little bit of the hydrogen escaping. Or we could actually use it. Now that we have this built, you know what? We should do this properly. Let's do it properly. Since we have the power close by, we'll grab the hydrogen from here. We'll filter it. And we'll burn it off. Power. Hydrogen generator somewhere? Do we have one? We don't even have... Oh yeah, we do. That can go... here maybe? That's going to be in the way of my main ladder. Where's my main ladder here? I don't want to go down in here. And push this over. So that our main ladder can come straight up through. We want straight lines. Oh, they're going to be fine. They got this little pocket of oxygen. They'll be fine. But should I deal with the hydrogen here or not? That is the question. Decisions. Oh, they can't even get up there to build. And they're freezing. Oh, it's freezing cold there. Chilly surroundings. Should we get them to build this here? Man, I can't make up my damn mind. I can't make up my damn mind. Okay. We're gonna do it here instead. It should be done at the top. But, you know, we're just gonna grab everything from here and stick it in a tank for now. Do I have the tank? Yes, let's put this here. And we're gonna make a little thing here. So we're just gonna suck up all the gas. And chuck it in there. And that should grab most of the hydrogen, and then the oxygen should take over. That's my plan, I'm sticking to it. Okay. Fleeing? Is this guy eating this guy? I think he might be. Poor little dupes are so slow. Okay, we can safely make this ladder go through now. And then we'll get rid of that one eventually. Looking good, looking good. We got a fire pole most of the way. Push this water over. Little projects. How much time do we have left? We got enough time. Okay, that can go there. It's never good. Gene, you got a little pocket of oxygen there. You gonna be okay? I think so. Yeah, it's getting kind of touchy in there. What we really need is suits. What we really need are some suits. And these little guys can be shorn for feather fiber. So we could make some suits up here. I was thinking I would do a liquid lock, but you know what? It's minus 23 degrees here. So the liquid lock's not going to work there. It could work over here. We kind of already have some water going on here. We could come in through the left side instead of the right side. Yeah, we could do that. They'll have to hold their breath, so we'll have to clear out this whole area and get oxygen there for them. Or we could just start ranching these Rex guys. How much time do we have? We have 161 cycles. I think we're going to be okay. But I'd love to fire a shot before the end of the episode, but I don't think we're going to get there. Because they're so slow in this cold area. Sopping wet. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's kind of really dangerous. Maybe we won't do that. Once this kicks on, we're going to be getting this nasty air out of here. We should put a filter on it. Because it's going to start grabbing oxygen at some point. I think there's things melting up here. Okay, that's working. Soggy feet. Let's clean that up. And we're getting mainly hydrogen in there. We're getting little bits of oxygen, but this should clear this hydrogen column out. That's the main goal here. I really should have put a filter on there. It's not too late. Man, everything is melting. Oh, that salt water is ending up in the base, I bet. Where is it going? Oh, it's going down into a salt water thing. Perfect. The printer's probably been sitting here for a while. Tablets or dupe. We already have 8 dupes. I'm not going to go with any more for now, so we'll take the tablets. Suffocating. Oh, I don't like this ice. We need to get this brine ice out of here. Brine ice can go in this little storage bin here. That's going to be in the way of my ladder and stuff. We'll put it right. Where do we want it? Let's stick it here. That's going to melt in there. Huh. It'll be fine. So far this is fine. Mostly. But eventually it'll start sucking up the oxygen, which we don't want. It's looking better here. Much better. Okay. I think what I might do here, actually... Oh, we're starting to do oxygen. Okay, I don't like that. We're going to snip this for now. And we're going to... Filter. Filter. So we'll filter out oxygen, and we'll put the oxygen here. And everything else we'll put in there. And we need a vent. This is probably going to overpressurize, but fine. That needs power. This is in the way of all my ladders and stuff, but whatever. Wow, they built that really quickly. Okay, oxygen. Is our filtered product. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the bad stuff goes in there, the good stuff goes there. Okay, that's good. Mop. This is going to be brine ice. Can I put brine ice in here? Yeah, priority 7. Otherwise things are just going to continually melt on us and cause soggy feet. Let's bring this up a bit. Okay. And this should really be moved up now that we're here. Take this one out. Power. Up. Okay, at least this will prepare the area for them. No research focus. Okay, what do we want here? Animal control. We'll go there, sure. We'll just work our way down now, I think. Brackine flow, gourmet meals. Yeah, let's just... We'll just do everything. And we got 160 cycles left. We got power coming in. They're getting this little project done. Making our way up there. Okay, I think maybe... Well, we'll let this area get nice and clean first. Brine ice is going away. It should get stuck in there, which is good. Eventually we'll insulate the left-hand side and let the heat warm up the area, because it's kind of nasty in here. I know I could just use suits, but I like to do it this way, because I'm a masochist. Okay, we must plan our route here. So I think we'll probably just go underneath here. Straight through here, and then put a ladder up through here. And crack the... Where's the space? Regolith is going to fall down, so that's kind of dangerous, but that's okay. We'll pre-build the ladder down a little bit. We'll put a tile here when it's ready. For ceiling. Is that space exposure? No, that's not space exposure. Then we'll get in here, we'll get the blast shot, we might as well inspect them. Does each one have a thing? Let's view the entry. Personal journal. Does this talk about the low Earth object? Does this talk about the asteroid? Let's see. Private sector. Space cowboys. That's a long entry. If my voice is a little bit better, I would read the whole thing, but you guys can pause and read one if you want. Okay, how's this going? Power. We're missing power. Okay, good. That's going in there. We could filter out a little bit of this hydrogen and use it. That would be the smart thing to do. They never mopped this up, or did they and it just melted again? Is there stuff? Brine, ice. What about any other ices going in there? No, that's fine. Yeah, we need a better power system up here. Maybe at this point I will just filter hydrogen. Filter straight hydrogen. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Maybe. Yeah, we'll change this around, even though I just did it. Okay, so my piping is already a nightmare. Hydrogen will be filtered out and sent to a hydrogen generator, which we will place down here. Right here. That's the ticket. Wire that in. And make sure this is... It's not going anywhere, is it? Okay. That's fine for now. Yeah, that's fine. Oxygen is gonna go where? Nowhere at the moment. I guess that's okay for now. We're still sucking out the hydrogen gas. Yeah, that's fine. But to help power all this stuff, let's send this, let's snip this. And we'll come out through... Let's, how do I want to do this? Let's see. Well, I gotta clean it up to get to make sense of this is just the way my brain works. Okay, so this will be hydrogen coming out here and then into the filter. We can put it in both sides of the filter, I guess. So that can go in there. That can go in there. There we go. It makes sense, right? We'll probably tear this apart in 5 minutes, but that goes there. Hydrogen comes out of here and goes down into our hydrogen generator. Let's get some automation wire on there so we don't burn through extra hydrogen. I think that'll work nicely. Oh Both things go in there. Yes, that's backwards. No, that's fine. Hydrogen goes that way. It just has no place to go yet. Everything else can go there. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh, that has no input. We're gonna get some other gases coming out here. Oh no, hydrogen's going out. What the heck? Oops, I never changed this. We'll fix that. There we go. Oh no, and oxygen's gone in this thing. Okay, we'll rebuild this in a second. Okay. Beautiful. Minor mess up there. And I broke the thing. That's okay, they'll fix it. A lickety split. Okay, it's looking much better in here. It's a happy little place for them. It's pretty warm as well. Okay. And hydrogen is going in there. That'll get fixed. That's still working. Okay, now we can go up here. Let's go straight up there. Eventually we'll make this straight all the way through here. But I don't want to deal with the water right now. We'll make this a 6. Hopefully they'll be able to breathe. Up there, yeah, they should be able to. What the heck? I think brine ice keeps falling down from somewhere and melting. And for some reason it isn't getting put in here. How many cycles do we have left? 158. Well, we're getting close. I think we're getting close to the starting the project. Then all we need to do is have a dedicated power source to pump a Blastshot. I forgot my liquid lock. Are we going to even do one? I probably should do one. Can't do it here, but we could do it over here. I might build that in the future. For now, I'll just use an airlock. We'll stick a good old airlock right here. Well, we can build the nice one and then give it power later on. Whoa, it started raining here. It started pouring here. And this thing, we don't need this anymore because there's no hydrogen here anymore. So we'll disable that. And I wanted to keep this episode under 1 hour, so next time we'll finish off this little project here, and we'll fire our first shot. Oh, this will need power as well, but that's okay. We'll grab some power from down here. Now that we have the hydrogen filling the batteries, actually burnt through. Disabled. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let's slow it down. We're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna pause it just so that's done. Let's see. We've got the sides explored. We haven't gotten to the bottom yet. Next time we'll continue to go to the bottom here. I do want to start ranching some of these exotic creatures, like this guy. We'll try to grab one of these guys and get him in captivity. What do they like to eat? Oh, other creatures. So we'll grab one of these guys and a few of these little food sources. I wonder if these guys can eat the giant dinosaurs. Can they eat lums? Probably. Anyway, we'll get some mix of these in captivity and see how that goes. What do these guys like to eat? Well, anyway, I'm getting distracted. We're going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.